Okay, so now we're going to go and analyze the Shakespearean sonnet, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day. So, does anybody want to show me the rhyme scheme for the entire sonnet? Just go how the letters go, line by line. Yes?
So the first bit is day, May, temperate, date.
Yep.
Temperate and date don't rhyme, teacher.
Well, it's the 8s at the end. Yeah.
So A, B, A, B?
Yep. And then we want to do the next quatrain?
I'll do it. Shines, declines, dimmed, untrimmed, CD, CD.
And the next quatrain?
Fade, shade, oest, growest, which we're up to E.
Yeah.
So E, F, E, F.
Yep, and the final couplet's easy.
C, the, GG.
Okay. So, anybody, we're going to take the first quatrain and we're going to see what Shakespeare was talking about here. So, does anybody want to tell me about, like, the first 2 lines, what they think those could mean?
No. Comparing somebody to a summer's day, saying they're more lovely and more temperate, they are more nicer and calmer than a summer's day.
Okay.
Temperate.
So, obviously that's a really
nicer.
good... Well, that's a compliment, right? So, comparing someone to a summer's day would be a wonderful thing to hear from someone. So, the next quatrain, what do you think Shakespeare is talking about? Is there any words that you guys don't understand, or...? Do you want to read it together? We'll say, sometimes too hot the eye of summer, too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often his cold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometimes declines, by chance of or nature's changing course untrimmed. So what do you guys think that quatrain could be talking about?
Is it talking about how summer sometimes isn't as great as it seems?
Yeah, it's talking about how sometimes it's a little too hot, sometimes it's rainy, and sometimes that everything in nature changes and stuff. And so, the next quatrain, what would that be talking about? But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest.
Is he like comparing a summer's day to love and, well, you know, eternal summer, eternal love won't fade?
Yep. So the quatrain above we said was talking about how summer sometimes isn't that great. And the first line is, but thy eternal summer shall not fade. So it's saying that this person he's writing the sonnet about, their eternal summer will not fade, saying that even though he's comparing it to summer, she's better than the summer. She's not like all the bad things of summer, only the good. And so, the final couplet, what do you think he's talking about there? So long as men can breathe, their eyes can see, so long lives this and gives life to thee.
Just that as long as he's living and functioning, he will be able to love whoever he's talking about.
It's talking about how the love is going to live on forever with this sonnet because he wrote this about her. So whenever someone reads this, they're thinking about this person, so the memory of them will never die. And so now you guys have a good grasp of the different parts of a sonnet and what goes into making one. You guys are going to have to write your own sonnets tonight for